Hi, my name is Dr. Jennifer Green, and I'm a Fulbright Scholar at Al-Balqa Applied University from Western Washington University in the United States. And this video is an introduction to the course on academic writing. So what's in this course, or what's in this video? It is a definition on what academic writing is, and I'm going to talk about what you will find in this course. So first, what is academic writing? Well, it's the writing we do when we're in school, but it's also the kind of writing we often do in our jobs. So if you are going to write a journal article, you're going to give a presentation, maybe you're going to write a letter to the editor of a newspaper, or you're going to read. Maybe you're reading a textbook, maybe you're reading a history book. All of those things are examples of where you would find or need to use academic writing. And so it's also the writing we do when preparing for presentations and lectures. So we talk about academic writing, but when we give formal speeches, we often write it first and then speak it. So that is also a type of academic language. And so the same grammatical forms and same organizational structures often work in both those speaking and writing purposes. So what makes it academic writing? Well, first, it's clear and concise. And it needs to be clear and concise because you have a limited shared context with your reader. They are not with you in the room. They don't know all the background you have. So you have to give some information to be clear, but you also need to be concise to keep it on the short side. It's a more formal tone. And by that, we mean it's distant. If you are the writer, you are the expert. And we use third person. So we don't use a lot of I's generally. I did this, I do that. It's more of that third person. Third, there's more complex grammatical structures. And finally, it is evidence-based. So in a lot of academic writing, you will be citing sources. So if you are quoting or paraphrasing or taking ideas from something you read, it's very important that you cite those sources. What academic writing is not? It's not better than non-academic writing. It's just different. It is our context. So it's not the only way to write. If you're writing a text to your friend, you don't do that in academic writing structures. If you are talking with your parents on the phone, you don't use academic language, right? We have a time and a place for it. When it's a time and a place to use academic writing, it's important that you use it, but it's not better than other forms of language. So what are we going to find in this course? Well, you can go online, you can Google, you can find lots of information on academic writing. So I thought, what is sort of different? What can I offer that can help you dig deeper into it? And one thing that I found that is not covered in a lot of academic writing information is a focus on some of the more complex grammar. If you remember that third point that makes academic writing, it was complex grammatical structures. Well, so I'm going to point out 5 of them and go into some detail about those. And those structures are nominalization, the use of passive voice, expanded noun groups, idea of theme and rime, which is you'll learn about when you get to that part in the course, and cohesion, kind of keeping it together. And so once I've explained and we've practiced those 5 grammatical features, then we'll see how those are used in 2 different types of writing. One is the explain or explanatory text, and the other is in argumentation, persuasive text, to see how we can use these grammatical structures to be more effective in our academic writing. So your goals and outcomes in this class? Well, you'll be able to identify features of academic writing. So as a reader, you'll be able to be like, ah, there's a nominalization. Oh, I can see how they organize this text to have it make sense. You'll be able to compare and contrast. So as you read different texts on the same subject, you might be able to say, oh, wow, this text is at a higher level, and I can see that because of these features. Or this text was more effective in how they explained it and why, and you'll be able to look at the organization of those texts. You'll be able to edit your writing to make it fit that academic purpose, and you'll be able to compose texts using the appropriate elements of academic writing. So I hope you enjoy this course on academic writing. Thank you.